In this video, we're going to be going over solving systems of equations by graphing. On our first example, we have two lines. When I graph a line, I can start at -2 for the y-intercept. Then my slope would be up 1 over 2, rise 1, run 2. And then if I follow my pattern backwards, I can fill in all of my points for my line. If you don't remember how to graph a line like that, you can always, as a backup, make a table and just plug in the values and see what you get for the value for y, and then just plot those points. For the second equation of the line, I start at +5. Then I go down 3 over 1. There's my line, which means I have one solution, and it is at the point x is 2, and then down 1 for my intersection. That's what my solution would be. On example 2, looking at this equation, it's going to make a line. I start at +2, then I go down 1 over 1, then I can follow my pattern backwards if I want to fill in the left side. This one is a quadratic, I can tell because of the x squared. So if I want to graph it, it's in standard form. I would use -b over 2a. That would give me a -4 over 2 times 1. That is a +4 divided by 2 equals 2. I plug the 2 into my equation, and that gives me 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 2, -2. For my vertex, +2 down 2. Then because it's a positive in front, it'll go up by 1, 3, 5. Then I match it on the left side. There's my parabola. You will notice that because there's a parabola, there are two solutions. One of the solutions is at 0 up 2, and the other solution is at 1, 2, 3, down 1. If this does not make sense, remember you can always make a table and just plug the values in to make a U shape. It should make a parabola because of the x squared. On example 3, I have x squared minus 2. I'm going to use vertex form. So if there's no number next to the x, it's 0, -2. And then it will go by 1, 3, and 5 because there's no value in front affecting the direction. On this next one that I have to graph, I look at vertex form again. It would be 0, +3. But on this one, my 1, 3, 5 will change because of that -4 in front. It'll become a -4. -4 times 3 is -12, -20. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 12 won't fit on there. So it would just make a U shape and curve down. It'd be really skinny. So I have two solutions. I have a solution at left 1, down 1. Then I have one at +1, down 1. On example 4, I have another quadratic because of that squared in vertex form. The vertex would be -3, -2. And then it goes by 1, 3, 5. There's nothing in. So I plotted my vertex, -3, down 2. Then my pattern is 1, 3, 5. There's nothing in front to influence them. Up 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. There's your parabola. This one is a line. My starting point is at -1. Then I go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Complete the pattern. These never touch, so there will be no solution. On example 5, I do not have an x squared, so it's going to make, this one is mx plus b, so it's like a line. I start at +1, then I go up 2 over 1, 2, 3, up 2 over 3. Then I can work backwards. There's my line. Remember, you can always make a table. This one has x squared, so it should make a parabola. It's in standard form. So I'm going to do -b over 2a. Two negatives make a +2 over -2, which is -1. I plug in -1 to my formula, and we get -((-1) squared minus 2, -1 plus 2 is 3. This is my vertex, so I would go left 1, up 3. Now this parabola, because it goes by 1, 3, 5, this negative in front, we'll change them to down 3, down 3, down 5. Down 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. There are two solutions. One is at left 3, down 1, and the other one is at, I'm just going to estimate and say it's 0.5 up 1-ish. 1. Just estimate the best that you can. And that is how you solve systems of equations by graphing.